A person called that has rental properties, let's say in Florida and Utah, but they live in Idaho. They're doing an online business, and they also trading a brokerage account that's substantial. So where would be proper jurisdiction? And the answer is, whenever there's real estate or picture a brick and mortar business, those things have to be, or you're encouraged to have standing in that state. If you've got a property in Florida, a rental property, we would encourage you to put that in a single member or some type of holding company that separates that asset. You want something with good corporate veil protection, so it protects anything, so it can't, any liability doesn't go after the owners, the directors. It contains the risk. So we're looking for something that will contain risk in Florida, so that you've got standing in the state of Florida. You can evict tenants, you can enforce contracts, you can hire, you can manage, you can represent yourself in court, you can defend yourself. If you don't have standing, it's very possible that you could lose an argument just because nobody showed up from your side. Even though you're sitting there in the courtroom, you don't have standing, the court doesn't have to listen to you. And so we see a lot of questions on standing. Real estate or businesses that are attached to that state really need to be in that state. Then an online business could really kind of be anywhere. But if you're running it out of Massachusetts, you're making all the decisions, you're running the business, you've got an office there and you're claiming, let's say, a home office deduction, or maybe you've rented a little business, then that's starting to cross the line and looking like a Massachusetts business. But if it's purely online, that could be Nevada, it could be Delaware, that could be Wyoming. If there's really nobody's really calling the shots on this, and it doesn't have an attachment to a particular state, that might be an online business. And then brokerage accounts. If you've got brokerage accounts, and I'm simply managing a $2 million brokerage account, that doesn't have to be in any particular state. However, when you pull that money in to your personal accounts and you start living off that money, then your state most likely is going to want the income taxes associated with the income from that brokerage account. But jurisdictionally, that could be a Wyoming, Nevada, Delaware, South Dakota, Alaska. We're looking for, not necessarily where are they doing business, because you're really not doing business. You're simply trading your own accounts. That could be anywhere that has really strong charging order protection. We're not looking for corporate veil protection, because we're not worried about any liabilities that happen inside of your own account. You're not going to sue yourself if the investment goes bad. What you're looking for is good charging order protection, so that if somebody sues you, they can't come take that asset, that $2 million brokerage account, away from you. But it's not doing business in any state. It doesn't have a shingle out trying to attract business. So very, very different type of jurisdiction on that. Okay.